Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're back to playing A New Beginning. So last time, we ended up playing as Svensson again, and this time, we were actually kidnapped on a plane. But by the end of the chapter, we ended up realizing everything Faye was saying was actually true. So I'm wondering if Svensson's gonna be more open to the idea of helping out, but that's something we're gonna have to wait to find out. So, with that being said, why don't we get right into it? Chapter 4, The Conference. So this will be the story Fate was telling after...
She really did it. Radio operator Faye sabotaged the Phoenix plan.
Oh, I feel sick.
Pull yourself together.
What are all these people doing here?
Why don't you tell me? You are the specialist after all.
Looks like they are here for the conference too.
Bah, they won't get anywhere just standing around waving posters. That's why we jumped back to this time, because people were all talk and no action.
That's not fair, Salvador. They don't know what we know. They don't know that they only have a week left before the accident in the Indez power plant happens, and they don't know about the consequences. If I could just find a way to join the conference, then I could find a way to convince them to shut down the power plant.
Do you really believe they'll listen to you?
I don't know. I hope they will.
Then I'm hoping you can deal with the pressure. You know what's on the line.
Oh dear.
Wow, he's a dick as ever.
I'd better not. As soon as I catch my breath, I'll start brooding. An antique cup, only new.
Oh my god, there's so much more stuff to look at.
It glows lightly. No way, it's much too hot.
Oh, fair enough.
A distress call device above the dinner table. Just like home.
Really? I'm so curious what your home would look like.
I've never seen so many people in one place.
I mean, you're from a future where people are basically extinct.
I don't recognize any of this, but the can to the left looks interesting.
Actually, just so you know, there's actually technically two types of extinction. The extinction you probably know where the animal no longer exists, and something called functional extinction, where basically there's not enough species, or sorry, not species, but animals within a species to actually keep a healthy genetic population. So essentially the genetic bottle capped to the point where they become so interbred that they will likely kill themselves out. Granted, if a species is stupidly lucky, what will happen is, if they have enough genetically good material and a lack of genetically hindrance material, they will actually probably breed out. Even then, a lot of the bad material, reducing their chances of hindering themselves and actually potentially still surviving. But due to how lucky you'd have to be for that to happen, it's something that, if rarely has ever been seen, I don't even know if we have any cases of it, but I don't know.
I'd better be careful with this. I shouldn't just take all of this at random.
I will say though, it is
Zulu
interesting.
fire spice mix. Looks pretty dangerous.
I really love genetics. It's so cool.
This looks like our saccharide units. These are saccharide units.
What do you mean? Saccharide. Oh! Sugar. Interesting.
And used once, then discarded. Awful.
Yeah, it's kind of how things go sometimes. What can we fiddle with back here? Oh, every drawer.
Empty. Ah, scissors. I'll take them with me.
I mean, fair. Scissors are very,
Empty.
useful. If you manage to take them apart and have a scissor, you basically just have a knife.
Empty.
Which, to be fair, can actually be quite useful.
Wow. A primitive radio transmitter. People in the past really didn't have it easy. No, thanks. My radio transmitter is much better. Wow. People in the...
Oh, they're both the same thing. Interesting.
This corner looks like a small shrine. How could they worship their media so much?
I don't think that's what it is. From what it looks like, they have different media inputs. So I wonder if it's a type of mixer or a type of machine that allows them to play different forms of media. That would be my guess.
I don't see a doorknob.
You're a doorknob there.
Looks like stairs. The big glowing field says open.
We're gonna stay inside for now.
It brought us a long way, but this is the final destination.
Is that because you
We
can't?
don't have the energy for another time jump.
I wonder if what she means by that is that she literally can't go back?
Looks comfortable. I could really use some sleep, but I must not endanger the mission any further.
Oh, there is something I've seen that I kind of really want. It's this, it's kind of like a bunk bed setup, but the bunk on the bottom is actually a, like office, like desk and that kind of stuff. Oh, and it's kind of really cool. It would be so good for like...
Oh, an old camera. One of those that could only take pictures and not videos.
It'd be so good for like doing work in a small apartment or something. Because you just have your bedroom and office. I don't know, I would like it.
Oops. Wow, that was quick.
Though, I will say, it would have to... I don't like single beds, which is most bunk beds. I'd much prefer minimum a double, I guess. But I would love actually a queen.
I've never seen such a strange thing before. I'd better leave it where it is. I don't want to break something that took someone years to finish.
Oh, that's actually very considerate.
Doesn't look like someone has watered it recently.
Granted, thinking that, I guess one could build their own, I guess. You just need to either pay or make all of the components yourself and then get a queen mattress. Pretty much. Wouldn't that be everything?
At a glance, it looks almost real. Scary. The door has eyes. Freaky.
Occupied.
Hello? Is someone there?
La 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Back to your dimensions, demons. I'm warning you, I'm the press.
I can say what I want, but he won't listen to me. I'd rather not.
That's probably for the best. Video about the power plant. Right, we still have that because that is what allowed us to go to the past. Granted, I will admit, I don't understand the process of how that all worked.
It doesn't fit. The tape is the wrong size. It doesn't.
What the fuck do you mean? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes. And none of them fit?
Protect the environment before it's too late.
Protect the environment before it's too late.
Yes, you are right. If
No nuclear power.
No nuclear power. No nuclear power.
we have to shut down the Indes power plant immediately, or else.
Or else what? You don't decide that. Those who have any say in the matter are attending the conference inside. And even they only listen to what experts like this Dr. Brown tell them.
Brown? He's just a puppet of the industry.
Always these conspiracy theories. You'd better save your shouting for something else. Bugger off!
From what I know, nuclear power is considered clean on the, I guess, use. So as you use it, it doesn't create any pollution. But you do have to deal with the nuclear waste afterwards. But with innovations that make it more efficient and the ability to what's the process called? Basically, you turn nuclear waste back into usable product. You can actually cut down a lot on the actual problematic aspect of it. But I will admit, you do still eventually have to deal with waste, even if it's smaller amounts over time than what you would get if you didn't reactivate the waste. So it is problematic in its own way, but on smaller scales, to replace at least fossil fuels, it probably is better, especially in the short term, when transitioning from fossil fuels to green energy, like solar, hydro, and wind. But I don't know. I don't know enough about that kind of stuff.
I've never seen so many people in one place.
I am interested in it. It's really cool to talk about, but yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
Hello, may the earth be with you. What can we do for you?
I'm looking for a way to join the conference,
If you don't have an invitation or are a member of the press, they won't let you in.
but I have an important message for the conference. If they extend the license for the power plant, something terrible is going to happen.
They don't care. The only thing they care about is money. And then they use this expert, Dr. Brown, as an excuse. The decision will depend on his report. But they bought him, too.
And why are you here if they've already made up their mind?
We want to show them how many people are against nuclear power plants. Maybe they will reconsider.
I'm looking if you
Oh,
if
that's the
they,
same
And then,
thing.
but they...
and
We want to maybe...
how long have you been here?
Some of us have been camping here for days now, but
Damn.
most arrived this morning.
So you've been standing in the cold for hours? Aren't you hungry or thirsty?
Sure. I'm frozen to the bone, and the megaphone isn't getting any lighter, too. But we can't just up and leave. They would think we are giving up.
I'll see what I can do. What do you think about the doorman?
He doesn't look like a nice guy. More like a thug.
But so far, he kept his head. I hope it will stay this way.
I mean, he might not seem like a nice guy, but he also has a job he has to do. So I mean, of course gonna be an asshole. Or at least come across as it.
Are you still cold?
Oh, yes. I can barely move my fingers. If I just had something to warm myself up with.
I'll see what I can do. I have to go now.
See you later, then. May the earth be with you.
Anything else? Sign, petitions, power plants.
Energy Oslo. I hope that's not the same company that built these smoking chimneys everywhere.
You'd have to hope.
I guess he owes his job to his looks. Hello?
Yes?
Are you listening to music so you won't hear the protesters?
No, it helps me to relax. My doctor prescribed it because I was really edgy in the past, and my job is to keep calm.
So, you don't have anything against the protesters?
Quite the opposite. I understand them. I even separate my trash at home. Besides, this is a pretty peaceful protest. Last week, I had to work a protest of left-wing radicals. You wouldn't believe the things they shout at you. I could still breathe fire and brimstone when I think of it. Only because I don't have any hair anymore, they were calling me a skinhead.
But they were right. You were bald.
What did you just say? Get lost. If there's one thing I can't tolerate, it's people making fun of my hairdo.
What hair? Oh, okay, I got it. Why are you so aggressive when people ask about your...
About my what?
About your ears.
My ears, huh? Because they are such an eye-catcher if you have no hair, right?
No, that's not what I...
Yeah, right. That's what they all say. But I can feel them staring at my chrome dome anyway.
I'll be back later.
As you like it. I won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Okay. I don't hate him. I think he's probably a nice guy. I think edgy was the wrong word there. I think on edge was better.
How can people be so stupid? It's obvious that this can't be good.
But it's interesting that he actually sides with protesters.
How can people be so stupid? It's obvious.
Oh, partitions. Here we go.
There is a ventilation shaft behind the partition. If the partitions weren't closed, I could use the ventilation shaft to get into the building.
Oh.
It can't be open from the outside.
Shame. What does this ass have?
Salvador is remarkably calm despite the fact that we had to leave Delvin behind. But I think he just doesn't want me to know how he really feels.
Probably not.
May I have a word, please?
What do you want?
I can't stop thinking about Delvin. I didn't want things to happen like this.
Delvin did what had to be done. He knew the mission was more important than any single one of us. That's something you should keep in mind, too.
What are we going to do now?
You brought us here, so you are going to find a way to the conference and convince them to shut down the power plant.
There's a crowd of people out there.
Then you should try to make contact with them. Maybe they will prove useful.
I better get back to work.
You do that, but keep me updated.
Okay.
Okay, he seems a little nicer, which is good. Oh, we can actually make coffee for the lady.
In with it. The brew is still hot. Very good.
Sugar?
I'd better not put anything in this brew. I don't want it to taste bad.
Sugar kind of makes things taste good. But I understand if coffee or like hot drinks are not really common, that you might not understand that. Actually, fun fact. Hot chocolate, before we knew it as a sweet treat drink today, was actually something that was more had with chili peppers originally, which is interesting. That's
I
it.
have some hot coffee for you.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice.
Could I borrow your megaphone real quick?
What do you need it for?
Well, I want to get a message across to people who refuse to listen.
Sounds familiar. Okay, you can have it. We have a spare one anyway. But you'll bring it back. Promise?
I will. Promise.
Now, what do I do with the megaphone?
I don't understand. This should help me get these people to listen to me. I'll give it back later.
Okay, so I might need that in the conference. I wonder if I can use it on the guy in here, which will be Augie.
Hello?
Ah!
This is radio operator Faye speaking. Can you hear me?
Are you kidding me? Turn the volume down.
We are from the future, and we have come to stop the climate change.
You want what?
You heard right. We are from the future.
We? I only see you.
There's two of us, Salvador and I.
And you really are time travelers? Wicked! I've always thought they would be naked because clothing couldn't be transported through time.
No, luckily we could take everything we needed with us because we used a time capsule.
A time capsule? Interesting. And how does that work?
Our time capsule was powered by a Svensson.
What's that? The name of the guy who pulled that thing through time?
No, Ben Svensson found a way to create energy from algae. The generator that powered the time capsule was named after him.
Okay, let me sum this up. You have an alternative energy source in your future, and it is strong enough to let you travel through time?
Yes.
But why have you come to the here and now?
The Indes power plant will explode in 1 week from now. That's why we are here. We want to prevent that from happening. That way, we can save the future of mankind. Our future.
Are you serious? Do you have any proof?
Yes.
Show it to me. Pretty please.
And why should I do that?
I can make a big story of it. Here, my press card. Life Ogerzund. That's me, but you can call me Augie.
My name is Faye. Thanks.
How? What are you doing? Ah, I see. You want to confirm that I'm a real journalist. You can keep the ID. I have several anyway. But come back as long as the story's still hot.
Video plan?
That's no use.
Really? Oh!
Now the photo looks much less like it was taken by accident. The photo has the right size, but it doesn't stick.
Okay, wait. So there's a burner. I wonder... So, if we throw this on the burner... Scrape it off with a knife.
Now the reverse side of the photo is all sticky. Ha! I hope that's enough.
Holy shit, that actually worked.
No way. It glows lightly.
It's weird that she doesn't say anything about it being stained.
The door has eyes.
Where did Augie go? Well, now we can at least get in the press conference.
I didn't know life was a girl's name.
Yeah. I hear that very often.
But the photo... Yes, that's unmistakably you, despite that strange look on your face.
What are you saying? Can I go in now or not?
Oh, right, of course. Please proceed.
Wow.
The statistics speak for themselves. What we don't see here is the danger of an increase in, you can find it on page 512, paragraph 5 of my report. You can find the relevant graphs on page 522, but I am sure you've already read it. The essential, well, what I wanted to say...
Yes, thank you, Mr. Burkhart. I think we've gained sufficient insight.
I wasn't...
Now, we will give Mr. Endez an opportunity to comment on the professor's statements. After a short break, we will listen to the expertise of the inspector of the International Energy Inspection Authority, Dr. Brown. Mr. Endez, please proceed.
Endez.
Thank you. Considering the advanced hour, I will keep it short. This will be in your interest as well, I trust. Ladies and gentlemen, as detailed as the report of our dear professor was, he could not answer the most important question in this regard. And that question is, what are the alternatives? It is a fact that we are facing a dramatic undersupply in the countries discussed. Who is supposed to satisfy their demand? My power plants are safe, they are clean, and they produce much fewer pollutants than coal-fired power plants, for example. What kind of miraculous magical energy could replace this tested and proved safe and clean technology? Who can supply it?
Ben Svensson. He knows a method to gain hydrogen from blue-green algae.
Very good. Our charming new expert up there in the box may not be familiar with the protocols of this hearing, but she aptly sums it up. There are no serious alternatives.
But the hydrogen algae works.
There is no technology that comes even close to the efficiency of my power plants. As far as I know, Ben Svensson himself abandoned his research on this technology. Let's face the facts. Nuclear energy supplied by Endez Industries is the only logical step into a safe future.
But...
I must ask you to refrain from disrupting this event any further. On your next interjection, I will be forced to banish you from the room.
I can't believe that you're even listening to this hypocrite. This is about our planet.
No more disruptions, please. Thank you.
Also, remember, he's also doing his job. Don't hate on the guy. But it's weird, the expert they had up not only was stuttering, which is weird because typically, if you're sending a scientist to talk on panels like this, you'd send someone who's a good speaker, and would be able to answer critical questions. The other thing is, we can actually produce green hydrogen, and I believe it's called blue hydrogen. It's not anything to do with the color, but the efficiency of it in the energy you put in and the energy you get out. There's also black hydrogen, but that's basically not the point. So essentially black hydrogen defeats the purpose via the fact that you use fossil fuels to create the electricity to create the hydrogen. It's very inefficient because you end up using more energy than you get out of it. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, blue hydrogen is where it's basically a self-contained process where the energy you put in is the energy you put out, and green hydrogen is the energy you put in, you get more out of it, which is stupidly hard to do, but it is possible. Especially when you get more and more efficient with the process.
The audience waits for this Dr. Brown. He must not talk about the power plants, or everything we did was in vain.
Yeah, that is also true. Oh, hold up. Is there another way? Oh, interesting.
Ma'am? Please, tell the kitchen that the appetizers are almost out.
But...
No, but. Tell the kitchen Dr. Brown sent you. Oh, yes, that Dr. Brown.
But I'm not working in the kitchen.
I thought you were staff. You are wearing a uniform. What else would bring you here?
Let's go.
I'm a member of the press.
Then I must inform you that I'm not giving any interviews. All I have to say is in my report, or you can come listen to my speech.
Later. That's my bad. I accidentally misclicked. I'm sorry.
I know that sounds crazy, but...
But what?
You must prevent the licenses from being extended.
You must prevent the licenses from being extended. The future of our planet is on the line.
Are you one of those hysterical environmentalists too?
No,
Trust me, I was very thorough in my inspection. The power plants I inspected complied with all conditions and regulations. They are safe.
So, he only ever inspected one power plant. That's kind of interesting.
Looks yummy.
Oh, yes, why don't you try it?
What's this?
Wine cooler. Nasty stuff. But the only kind of drink they serve at the buffet.
I'd better leave that to someone else.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we can go outside. The music is beautiful too.
Can you play something else as well? I guess not. He's doing great. I bet there aren't many people who can operate such a machine.
It's called a piano, but I don't expect Faye to know
Faye,
that.
can you hear me? What's your status?
I am at the conference, and I had a chance to talk to this Dr. Brown, the expert they are all listening to.
So what did he say?
He didn't even listen to me. All he was interested in was food.
Just like I thought. This conference is a mockery. So, what's your plan now, Faye?
I don't know what to do.
Let me talk to him. I have my own methods. But you must get me into the building somehow. And the doorman must not see me.
Why is that?
We had a little misunderstanding. The thing is, you must find a way to get me into the building unnoticed.
Okay, see you in a few.
I don't know. That doesn't seem like it would be a great idea, not gonna lie. But whatever.
Hello. The world is ending soon. Some people just won't listen.
I'm not gonna lie though. Oh shit! We need to find that vent from the inside. Oh my god, there's so many ways to go.
That can wait. I can't open the door from this side. That can...
Why can one wait?
The sign shows a man and a woman. Could mark the way to the hygiene chamber.
Oh, God, don't call it that.
Looks like a sign for a storage room. You can't take a step without stumbling across a doorman.
Stop. You have no access here.
Why's that?
Only conference participants may enter here. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of fair, then. Oh, a parking garage. Interesting. Before I touch anything, I want to explore.
It won't work without the right card. Wishing for it to open won't do the trick. I'll never get the gate open this way.
No shit.
It will only work with a key.
Okay. So that leaves, at least for now, that area inaccessible. Can't go that way. Let's head to the stairs first before we head outside.
No idea what those are for, but only the one in the middle seems familiar.
Really? Oh, it's a VCR!
That doesn't make sense without the videotape.
Which we have.
Don't touch that, or you'll get me in trouble! If you open the partitions, protesters might climb through the ventilation shafts. These whack jobs are capable of anything.
Hello. May I ask you something?
What's up?
What are you doing at the conference?
I'm in charge of the stage lights, and for playing videotapes during the speeches.
Why are you watching the protesters?
Because I want to know what these nut jobs are doing. I don't like that they are standing so close to the underground garage.
What's so bad about that?
Don't you watch TV? Demonstrations like this always attract hooligans that will set fire to cars. Man, why didn't I take the bus to work today? Right now, the protests look peaceful. I hope it stays that way. Was there anything else?
I will say, protests are always more effectful when they're peaceful. So, if you ever in a protest, please keep that in mind.
The protesters are pretty upset. Look!
Really? Oh, they are still harmless. I can see that at a glance.
Why are you watching that thing there on the monitor?
Thing? That's a 74 Ford Tarpon Roadster with a big block compressor. It's got 410 horses in that 12-cylinder engine. Impressive, right? My baby accelerates to 100 in 3 seconds and leaves every other car eating dust.
Are you aware of how much damage you do to the environment? Because of reckless people like you, the Earth is headed for a climate catastrophe.
I didn't know you were one of these eco-fanatics. Leave me alone with that stupid environmentalism blather. And if your protester friends out there get too close to my car, I'll swipe the floor with them. Right now, the protests look peaceful. I hope it stays that way. Was there anything else?
I'll come back later.
So we might need to rile up the protesters.
Showing the video without any kind of commentary won't have much impact on the audience, but I'll keep the idea in mind for later.
Interesting. Blend of spices?
I don't think so. All these things swimming in it. Disgusting.
Wine cooler. I honestly don't know what that is. Despite how weird that sounds, I really don't. Oh my god, this is a gorgeous view. Holy shit.
I wonder how many people live here.
Not one.
The garage must be down there somewhere. The crowd doesn't look that bad from up here.
Yeah.
My voice won't carry that far.
What if you use...
Listen to me! Listen to her!
Listen to her! Listen to her!
Actors must be... No reactor, no reinforce, stop the clear cutting. Better active today than radioactive. Actually, that's clever.
No reactor in the rainforest! Stop the clear cutting!
No reactor in the rainforest! Stop the clear cutting! No reactor in the rainforest! Stop the clear cutting! No reactor in the rainforest! Stop the clear cutting! No reactor in the rainforest! Stop the clear cutting! No reactor in the rainforest! Stop the clear cutting!
Listen!
We can change it.
Better active today than radioactive tomorrow.
Better active today than radioactive tomorrow.
It's just creepy.
Today than radioactive tomorrow.
Whatever we say, they like...
Today than radioactive tomorrow. Better active today than radioactive tomorrow. Better.
They just, like, imitate. It's so bizarre.
I'd rather not.
It's such a nonchalant response.
Better active today than radioactive tomorrow.
Oh shit, they're repeating. Okay, wait. I'm curious. Where was that guy? I think he was upstairs.
Hello.
What's up?
The protest.
Really? Oh, they...
I'll come back.
Maybe you have to say something else? I don't know what to do,
Better
honestly.
active today than radioactive tomorrow.
Ugh, not gonna lie, they are
It
definitely
brought us a long way, but this.
so annoying. Oh shit, Augie.
Hello, Augie.
Hello, girl from the future.
It's pretty explosive out there.
Yeah, the demo is a real powder keg. I better stay in here before things get real nasty. And that won't take much longer.
I'm sorry, but I still don't have any news for you. But if that changes, you will be the first one to know.
Cool.
Can we not give him the tape?
That's no use. That's no use. No. That's no use.
Is the bathroom accessible now? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think there's much that can be done in here anymore. Meaning, our focus is likely gonna be in the conference hall.
Better active today than radio.
But I honestly don't know what you would do.
Let's see how he likes this.
Oh.
Wow, that one's hungry. Wow. Looks yummy.
Oh, yes, why?
So, we're just being a dick?
I don't think so. Wow.
What does that achieve, though? The only thing I can think of with this is maybe I can use this?
Violence won't help.
Hold on. This might actually work?
No way. Violence won't help.
So we need a card of some sort.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the stage entrance. Certainly not. Certainly not.
It's interesting that we still have the
Nah.
scissors.
Connection to the antenna established. No.
Weird. I honestly don't know what we would do in this situation.
No way.
Stab him. Devices, cupboard. Unfortunately, we kind of need to open this. That means we probably need to distract
I
them.
can see the garage on the right monitor, the conference building on the middle monitor, and the entrance with the doorman on the left one. The protesters look much angrier than before. I feel like even though he stares...
Much angrier. That means... I wonder... if we have to get them to say the
Better
right
active
thing...
today than radioactive tomorrow.
Listen! Reactors must be shut down.
Reactors must be shut.
I wonder if that will do the trick? I honestly don't know.
Hello.
What's up?
The protest...
Really? Oh, there.
I'll come... The audience waits for this Dr. Brown. He must not talk about the power plants, or everything we did was in vain.
There's something we have to do with this guy. Either get him distracted or out of the way. I don't know what. I think I'm going to cut to when I figure something out. I just honestly don't know what at the moment. This guy's not going to be helpful. We need to get him out of the way too. And get that parking garage open. But yeah, I'll be back in a second when I figure something out. Okay, so I came back to this room and actually used this. And there's two things I missed. I'm gonna check them out.
I'd rather not. One wrong move and they will know I'm hiding up here.
That's also fair. And the car keys.
What are these keys for?
My car keys. Emphasis on my. Hands off, and don't even think of trying that again. I always have an eye on my keys. Remember that.
Hello.
What's up?
Also, by the way, if you actually make the people chant every one of the phrases, you actually get an achievement. But anyways, I put it back on my favorite.
The protesters are pretty upset. Look.
Really? Oh, there.
I'll come back.
How do I distract him? That's gonna be interesting. Oh, what if we need to instigate something?
In the rainforest. Stop the clear cutting.
Hello?
Yes?
No reactor in the rainforest. Stop the clear cutting.
Clear cutting? Do you really think I don't know what you're hinting at?
No reactor in the rainforest. Stop the clear cutting.
Do you think that's funny? It's a hereditary disease. If you don't stop right now, I'll have the space cleared.
No reactor in the rainforest. Stop the clear
Right, you
cutting.
fascist!
Shut it, you tree huggers, or I'll show you some clear cutting.
Oh, really? Come on, if you dare.
No
Do you
reactor
know
in
what
the
I'm going to do
rainforest.
if you don't
Stop
stop
the clear
right
cutting.
now?
Oh, that actually instigated something.
No reactor in the rainforest. Stop the clear
He's much
cutting.
too busy.
Oh, now we can distract him. Fuck yeah. Okay, we're making progress.
Crap. Why are they so aggressive all of a sudden? Oh no. Don't get any closer to the underground garage. Stay away! Stay away from there!
My keys now. Now we can open the underground parking. Oh, and make this basically a riot inside. Damn.
So this is the thing the lighting technician gushed over. It stinks of exhaust fumes, even when standing still. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Locked.
Oh wait, you can use the keys to unlock it?
Oh dear. That looks really complicated in there. I wonder what all these switches and levers are there for. Let's see what happens if I use this lever. Oops. That must have been the self-destruction mechanism. It won't go anywhere anymore.
I think I just committed a crime. Fuck. Oh no, what's he gonna say now? Oh, he's gone. We can open the cupboard.
The partition should be open now. Salvador, come in. The partitions are open now. You can go in. I hope that was a yes, ma'am. See you inside, Faye.
Okay.
Ha! That nasty contaminator is history.
It was still kind of his car. It's kind of mean.
Faye.
Ah, there you are.
Where is this Dr. Brown fellow now?
He's still at the buffet. He took root there.
The guards must not see me, so you'd better get him over here somehow.
And how am I supposed to do that?
No idea. You'll find a way.
Thanks. That's so useful. I do all the work, and you're fucking useless. Asshole. And he's a dick.
There you are. Where's Dr. Brown?
I couldn't lure him here.
Then hurry. You must bring him to me before he gives his speech.
Well, he has to walk this way anyways. Just nab him as he walks. I don't know. That's kind of what I would do. Oh, okay. So he doesn't like the wine cooler.
Well, there's
Maybe he'll like that. Spicy shit. Why does it take so long?
And that was when I gave Dr. Brown the spoiled wine cooler.
Why? Did you want him to be sick in the restroom? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Okay, again, Brown coughed and I didn't give him the wine cooler yet.
Coughed and I didn't? What the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do?
I don't know.
Do I just do it again? Oh. Okay, hold up. What if I
hope no one will miss it.
I get it. Basically, the deal here is we want him to go to the storage room and not the restroom. I get it. That just crossed my mind, and why these signs
That would be too...
would be there and interactable. Granted, it's not a guarantee.
Ah.
Who are you? I want you to shut down the Indes power plants. Why should I do that? Well, you don't have to. I could do it as well. What do you think you're doing?
I told you that those people won't listen.
Before the Commission retires to deliberate the matter, I now give the floor to Inspector Brown from the International Energy Inspection Authority. Prior to this conference, Mr. Brown thoroughly investigated all facilities and construction projects of Indez Industries for the IOEC. Inspector Brown, you have the floor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Now do I pop this in?
They must come to their senses when they see these pictures. And go.
My name is Dr. Brown. I closely inspected the power plants and came to the following conclusion. Indez Industries' power plants are a grave danger for our climate. My investigation proves, without a doubt, that the large power plants of Indez will cause a major and global climate collapse. If we allow him to contaminate our planet with his pollutants, we have to expect catastrophic climate changes worldwide as early as 2050. Global warming, melting of the poles, rising sea levels.
This man is not Brown.
You are responsible to keep that from happening.
Indez is right. This absolutely can't be, Dr. Brown.
What is the meaning of this?
Uh-oh.
Security! Detain this man!
How do they know?
I can see the stage from here. Ha! That nasty...
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear. Things really don't go according to plan. But how can I save Salvador? They won't listen to me.
Oh, the guy's still knocked out, right? He should be able to have a pass to open the garage door. Granted, that's assuming he took a car here.
That's the briefcase Dr. Brown had with him. Let's see what's in here. Documents, documents, even more documents. Ah! A magnetic strip card. It might come in handy.
Okay. I wonder where this guy went. I'd assume he would be here crying over his car, to be honest. And let hell begin.
No nuclear power! No nuclear power!
What is the meaning of this?
We demand immediate shutdown of the Indez power plants.
And what, pray, is your alternative? Half the world without electrical power?
I think that's my cue. I've already told you that the Svensson algae works and could replace Indez power plants.
You know that we are talking about an alternative to nuclear energy, don't you?
I know the algae. I know what it can do. Adjourn the conference. I can get you a specimen and be back in 3 days. Then you will see that I was right.
Adjourn the conference? Did you really say that?
Yes.
And they listened to you?
They had to. The building was surrounded, cops were tied up and locked in the toilet, and the buffet was in ruins. Just imagine, no more salmon canapes. The evening was ruined.
Time travel. All right, that's something I can imagine. But a climate conference granting concessions? What happened then?
Salvador flew to South America to check on the power plant, and I came directly to you.
I was beaten up and tied up and yes, well, I know the rest. I guess we are now on the way to my research station to get the algae?
Yeah, jackpot.
All right, I'll help you. On one condition. Once we have landed, you will leave all talk to me, and no more kidnappings and seizures, understood?
Promise.
And that was Chapter 4. That was actually pretty good, if you ask me. I will say, things were kind of weird in the way you had to think of things sometimes. If I didn't know about some things, or like didn't think of some things, I might have been stuck for a little while longer. But a little bit of looking around, using the interaction interface, it did help. So, I mean, and going around talking with people definitely helps. And when you put two and two together, you can figure some stuff out. But I will say, I did get lucky with the crowd yelling the clear cut thing, because I honestly didn't think of that. I really just thought that maybe I can instigate something between the bouncer and the crowd. But it seems that yes, you can, but you have to use that phrase first, which I would have never figured out on my own. I don't think. That would have been me just getting lucky. But yeah, I do like the game so far. I do like the story. The voice acting's okay once you get used to it. And the music is really good. The cutscenes are actually pretty interesting. I do like the whole comic book style that they have. But I will say the game does have its flaws. You know, the puzzle game syndrome. But other than that, it's all good. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here today. So, thank you for tuning into Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon, signing off. So, good night and sweet nightmares.